Now, Tyre was destroyed by Alexander the Great in the 4th century BC. So the prophecy, the lament over the king of Tyre was fulfilled once. But we often see in Scripture an already but not yet fulfillment. And I think it's significant that not even back in the day before the delta region of Sumer, where the Tigris and Euphrates come together, kind of silted up and pushed the coastline back, Babylon was never an ocean-going commercial trading venture. Trade with Babylon went overland by camel. Trade from Tyre. And it just struck me in reading Ezekiel 27 today that the lament by the sailors was very much like the lament that will go up in the end times when Babylon the Great falls. They practiced occult rituals that were condemned by God. I talked about this last night with the Canaanite kings of the city of Ugarit, where they literally called on the spirits of the Rephaim, the council of Datanu. Datanu, Dedan, a historical name attested in the Bible, to bless the king of Ugarit. I didn't mention last night, but it's kind of ironic that the tablet that they found for this ritual referred to a specific king. This was a ritual. This is like the program for the king's coronation for the king of Ugarit. He was the last king of Ugarit. The city was conquered, fell, and destroyed during this guy's reign. He didn't last very long. The Rephaim didn't help him much. Now we come to the kicker. Melkart was the Phoenician form of a demigod. He was remembered as the son of Hadad, so the son of a god. The name that this demigod was known to the Greeks was Hercules, who, of course, to us English speakers is Hercules. Believe it or not, the priests that Elijah encountered on Mount Carmel may well have been priests of Hercules. Hercules, a demigod. We know from later writers, there's a document that's part of a collection called the Pseudo-Clementine Observations. I'm forgetting the name of it off the top of my head, but they are supposed to have come from Clement of Rome. Clement of Rome, one of the early church fathers, a letter to Peter, in which he mentions that, oh yes, there's a tomb in the city of Tyre where Hercules, Melkart, is buried. They knew that he was dead. They worshipped him anyway, the Phoenicians. And yet, again, psyops by these fallen spirits that have rebelled against God. In 2,000 years, Hercules, Melkart, has gone from being one of the Nephilim, half human, half God abomination, to being a Disney cartoon.